Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to the question and answer video response. And as you guys can clearly see, I'll be quite shocked if you couldn't see. I'm pretty much very decked out in Crimbo decos. So first of all, I dyed my nice little, well, as me bro calls me, pussy face. So yeah, I dyed that a pinky red, and now it's gone full blown ginger, and it's like, really? So I'm planning on re-dyeing that sometime this week, so then it will go a nice red again. And then hopefully I'll buy some green hair dye, and then I'll do the other half, so it's kind of red and green, and it'll be like, yeah. I got the whole Crimbo style going on there. So, so many questions. Seriously, guys, since I posted this, I've been itching to do it, like, even with about 2 or 3 questions. It's been amazing, honestly. So, just before I get started, one thing every question and answer video should have, apart from me, is of course nice Christmas decorations. And it's irritating really bad right now. So, start off, a nice cuppa. Holy happy holidays to you all. And of course, in old fashion, well, in my family at least, dairy cream sweetened. So, Oh yeah. Right. Now, I actually know I probably sounded like Bane during that, but yeah, I don't really plan on shooting it the whole vid with a mouthful of cream. Even though it'd be very entertaining for all of you, and it'd be very entertaining, as I'd have to try my best not to laugh, and that cracked me up. So, I do have some questions. Nowhere near the amount I thought I'd get as from the first one I did, but I shall be doing these every 2 to 3 weeks, so it's a kind of a regular thing, as it's more wow, it kind of gives you guys a like kind of insight to the person, rather than just uploading vids and that's that, blah 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 blah. So let's get started. How this will work is I'll read the YouTuber's channel name, and then I shall read the questions, and this will all be done in the one take, and I hope that bleeding any old scrap iron geezer don't come along, even though it is 9:45. So hopefully you don't, but well, who needs Iron Man? Especially when you got Batman. Ooh, sorry. Right, start off with Mark Arsenal 1. Hi Luke, hope you're very good, mate. Number 1. Well, he says, well, if you could have movies and collectibles or music in your life, which one would you choose? I had this question from Nenny D, I think it was, on the last one. He basically asked me something about a house fire and everything, and what I'd basically grab first, either me beautiful guitars or the figs, and I was like, oh, or the Blu-rays. But to your question, ooh, So it's a choice from movies, collectibles, or music in my life, and I can only choose one. Well, to be honest, the one I first started to do was, of course, music first. So I would have to go with that, but there is a huge but here. So yeah, I would have to go with that, but I've always been a huge fan of films ever since I was really small. So, and that was way sooner than I picked up a guitar. So, that's a tricky one. Mark, I would honestly have to go with... It'd have to be movies or music. Even though I do adore the whole hobby thing, but I don't know, it's a tricky one. Right, question 2. What's my ideal woman to marry? I've got to be very careful here. Ideal woman. Well, like, if I'm honest, I have had a few girlfriends, and they've all treated me like shit, really. And all I want now is somebody who treats me how I treat them. Just who's interested in the same things as me, and obviously who appreciates the fact that I do have these beautiful things in the cabinet. So yeah, just somebody decent, really. Like, I don't know, like, if you actually meant like an actress or something, so that's what like, I'm gonna go with Mark. Right, number 3, favourite band. Ooh, well, see, here's the thing. The thing I have noticed, and this is me just basically pretty much growing up, I have had phases where I literally have one band that I constantly play over and over and over and over. Then that phase lasts for about probably a month, 2 months, maybe 3. And then, of course, I find some other band and it's the same process again. But currently, like at the moment, my favourite band is Bullet for My Valentine. Amazing UK Welsh heavy metal rock band. They're amazing. And of course, the lead singer, who of course is Matt Tuck. These two beauties right by the side of me are his signature guitars. So yeah, so that's the answer to the favourite band question. And the fourth one, even though I did say 4 or 5 may be the maximum, so right, the fourth question is, when was the last time you could shut through the eye of a needle? And yes, Mark, I am really planning on doing this. And like up above, he's put shit not shut fucking phone lol. When was the last time you could shit through the eye of a needle? Going on the possibilities of Sheldon Cooper. Well, this is this, that is that, blah 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 blah. Now, well, it's been a while. That's all I'll say. And thank you, Mark, for your 4 beautiful questions. Right. Up next is Lambo944. Dude, I'm really glad you have the Batman DX12, and I hope that the mod goes okay for it. Right, question number 1. Who is your favourite villain in the Batman Nolan series? Favourite villain. Well, there's a choice from Ra's al Ghul, Joker and Bane. Like, if I'm perfectly honest, it's a choice from Joker and Bane. Joker's character was kind of more psychotic. Hang on, was more? No, he's a nut job, come on. And he used to go like over the top and like just proper like crazy nuts. Whereas Bane's character was kind of more, I'm gonna kick your ass today. But favourite villain? Still, yet again, it's very hard. Oh dear. God, I'm not doing myself many favours in this video. It's a choice between Joker and Bane. I do like both of them, but obviously for certain reasons. But for my favourite one, nah, I really cannot decide. But what I will say is that I do think Joker had a lot more of a role to play where like as Bane did. But like in me saying that as well, Bane wasn't anything like how Joker was. He was beefy, he was just ready to kick somebody's ass. So I will say both. Right, question number 2. Do you think Wayne's butler, that's Curtis, who does great dioramas, do you think Wayne's butler is sexy? Yes I do. Me and him have a kind of thing. I'm his virtual son and he's my virtual father, as he yet again quoted, "Luke, I am your father." But yeah, that seems to be the case. But yeah, I I love a bit of sexy. Oof. Nah. Right, number 3. If you were to choose any 1/1 scale prop from the Batman movies, what would you choose? Ooh, well, it'd have to be from the '89 version. Let's have a look. I would probably go for his cowl. Yeah, just the head sculpt. Head sculpt? No, hang on. This is a movie, not a bloody Hot Toys review. So yeah, I would probably go for the top half of his suit. Because, come on man, who wouldn't like a Michael Keaton Batman cowl? Oh, yeah, but dude, Michael Keaton, '89 Batman cowl, any day of the week, yes please. Right, number 4, how does Gordon use the bat signal in the day to contact Batman? Number 1, I don't know. Number 2, he may... Oh, there we go. There we go. I've just thought of it. He uses the bat phone, like in the 60s Batman. Oh yeah, didn't figure that one, did you, Lambo? Ooh. Thanks for your questions, buddy. Right, Keras1, what's up, dude? I know from you for a while, man. Jeez, hope you're doing well. Right, his question is, who is your absolute favourite character you want in 1/6 scale? What I don't know is he don't... No, what, like, I don't know is, like, if he means what I've already got, or what I would like in general. Right, I swear I said this in the last thingy I did, the previous Q&A video. I said I would want a 1/6 scale Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider, because Tomb Raider is a huge part, and I mean a huge part, like of my childhood. I mean, I've even got photos up of the wall, well, like over there. I'll show them you probably later during the video, of me actually dressing up as Tomb Raider, and yeah, man, I pulled it off. So yeah, who's your absolute favourite character you want in 1/6? So yeah, like it'd either be a Angelina Jolie or Tomb Raider game version of Lara Croft, or the Crow, Brandon Lee. That'd be just awesome, because that film I just hold so close now than how it used to be, at least. But yeah, that like is such an awesome film. I have so much love for it. It's amazing. So yeah, Tomb Raider and the Crow, Brandon Lee, of course. Cheers for your question, Karis. Right, like up next, Mr. LukeySkywalker90's, Brother Odell. What up, dude? Right, might surprise you with something of Batman down the road, though. Yes, please, I'll have a Tumblr any day, buddy. Right, his question, there's two questions. His first is, are you looking forward to the Man of Steel? Yes, I am. Possibly nowhere near as much as it was for The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, but yeah, it will be a very good film, and the reason why I say that is, Christopher Nolan is directing it, so that'll be just amazing anyway. His second question is, how many times have you watched the trilogy? I'm thinking 3. Right. Do you actually mean the Superman films, or do you mean Batman films? The Superman films. You'll probably guess that, like, I'm not a huge Superman fan. Even though I do have a cup over there that's got all of the beautiful characters on it. But yeah, the Superman films I've probably watched a handful of times, not that many. Please don't hit me. Bam! But for the Nolan trilogy, right, let's see. I've watched the first probably over 50 times. I think it's way more than that. The Dark Knight is probably double that. As when it was in cinemas, I went to see on the day it came out, and I've seen it 4 times after that. The Dark Knight Rises, when that came out in cinema, I've seen it about 5 times in cinemas, and every time it was amazing. It got so much better. Then, of course, I downloaded a crappy screener copy, watched that about 2-3 times. Then I found an okay copy. God, I burnt the hell out of that. And then the Blu-ray came out, and I've watched that about 15 times maybe. So, yeah, a lot. 3 times, Odell? Come on, man. You should know me better than that. Right. Thank you for your questions, buddy. Right. Montyark76. Ooh, dude, I've been waiting to do your questions for a while, man. He goes, "How yeah, chap? Been waiting to pick your brain a bit more. 1. Who are your biggest influences musically?" Right. Here's the thing. When I was growing up, God, that was so long ago. God, I'm making myself old. Please, a Labour Christmas. Nah. When I was growing up, Dad had a lot of Dire Straits playing, Mark Knopfler, so I was influenced by him. And of course the Beatles as well. He had them playing non-stop. Oh, amazing. Then of course my older brother, he had good old Michael Jackson playing. So if I'm honest, I would say that, like, of course it is the Beatles, and Dire Straits and Michael Jackson, and of course the current band who I'm into now, who the person is, of course, my idol, is of course Matt Tuck, and I can't forget the reason why I bought this beautiful this absolute beautiful Gibson SG in Heritage Cherry. That is the simple reason I was really into him back then, and I don't mean him, I actually mean there's a Finnish band called H.I.M, and that stands for His Infernal Majesty. And the guitar player, he has one of those. So yeah, I basically got my first proper job. It was working in a warehouse. I think it was probably pallet work. Served a few people. I put like orders through. I slapped the shelves. Just well, like, it was a warehouse job. So, but yeah, that was the first job I had, and I literally saved up every single penny I got paid for about probably 4 or 5, maybe even 6 months, and I bought that. God, memories, man. The price that cost me was, well, the local shop in town, they rip you the hell off. They really overcharge you on everything. So I went like into the shop. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna see if they have a Gibson SG and Heritage Cherry in here. So yeah, I went and had a browse. I was in there for about half an hour. I'm always in that shop. It's amazing. So yeah, I goes and asks the person at the till, and he's like, yes, we have one, but it's second hand. And I'm like, okay, what do you mean by second hand? And he kind of goes, well, it's been used. Obviously, that's the whole point of second hand. I was thinking, yeah, okay, don't pee me about. But yeah, so to cut a long story short, I checked it out, and it was beautiful. But the real thing that chewed my chain is that for a second hand one of those, the guy was selling it for about £750, and that was not with a hard case. And the hard cases for them, they cost about £100, I think, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, so I weren't really impressed. It was marked to hell, it was scratched to hell. I was thinking, look dude, if you're seriously trying to sell this, get it refurbished or something, man. Because it was in a state, I was like, they're charging £750 for that. And seriously, man, it wasn't in the best place at all. The condition of it was horrible. It really was. So yeah. So then I bought that one online. It came. It came with a hard case, so I was chuffed to pieces with that. And the reason why I was so chuffed is because I ordered I think it was possibly a Jackson King V, KVX10. I think I paid about 250 quid for that, like at the time. And yeah, and this was from a well-known website who've had really good feedback. And yeah, so I have a package in the mail or post, and it turns up, and no word of a lie, it comes in, right, a cardboard box, just a cardboard box, a 250, no actually, it was about 320 quid, I think, yeah. So yeah, this £320 brand new black shiny guitar gets shipped in a shitty cardboard box. I'm thinking, hang on a second, don't you take care like of the products? Don't you care about the customers and like all that shit? This is coming from a well-known website that people like buy things from quite a lot, and like it turns up, and since then I'm just absolutely scarred to death. Alright, no joke of a lie. Hang on a sec, I'll try and show you on my oh god, it really oh man, it scarred me for life. It was really bad. Alright, here's my new latest baby. Yeah, so this, well, the one I ordered, it was, well, about the same, but rather than having the larger fin like the Randy Rhoads does, so yeah, rather than having this large fin, it's about the same size as that, so that'd be there. So anyway, oh, gosh, I actually get it. And no joke, the headstock, right, it was snapped off, and it weren't even hanging. It was snapped off, the neck, it was all like, oh, it was in bits. It was a heartbreaking result, man, and I was like, are you serious? So yeah, so I send them an email and blah blah blah, and then like they send me the money back. I'm thinking, yeah, definitely. So yeah, I'll put this down now. Easy does it. I love my guitars. Right. So yeah. So sorry about rambling there, buddy. But well, you said you wanted to know about me, and I told you, well, quite a good story there. Right. So the second question is, what's your favourite Batmobile? Easily answered, the '89 Batmobile, simply because I've always loved it. Like as a kid, it was amazing. Even though I do like the Nolan version, but like it, nah, it just didn't have the same effect for me. So yeah, the '89 one for sure. Right, question number 3: Are you planning on picking up any of the 1/4 scale Batman figures? Right, I'm glad you actually brought this up, because I was having a lovely conversation with a fellow YouTuber you should all know the name of, and that is Dean Knight 333. And yeah, I do plan on getting the Dark Knight version of Bats. And I do plan on trying to get the quarter scale Interbay Joker as well, but that will be next year sometime, because what the plan is obviously, like, it's coming close to Christmas, and God I'm strapped for cash as it is. So what the plan is I plan on buying a new camera, so like I can actually use a handheld camcorder rather than use my phone, and then I have to transfer all the footage over from my phone to my laptop and then render it, blah 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 blah. So then it saves a whole lot of shit and time. So then I can just buy a camera, film what like I need to do, then actually pick how like I actually plan to film. So like if it be 720 full HD, like, you know what I mean. So that saves me a good probably like hour and a half worth of waiting, while it has to do that for, well, like the footage anyway. So yeah, so like as soon as I've got the camera, then I will be this also really depends on when the Joker 2.0 or DX11's out. So yeah, but for now I'll play it by ear. But yeah, the Interbay 1/4 scale definitely bats and Joker, definitely, without a doubt. So cheers for your questions, buddy, and I hope you like the replies and the very, very long story. Right, next up, Petey. Pray Gada 611. What up, dude? Right, question number 1: who is your favourite guitarist? Right, as I said earlier, the lead player in H.I.M was my first. And then of course it was this guy right here, and actually I'll show you a photo of him. I don't know how it will come up on camera, but that's him. Oh yeah, he's my idol. So yeah, that's just a quick snippet. So yeah, those are my two. Right, question number 2. Right, he goes, if you can visit any part of the world, where would you choose? Well, my auntie and uncle live in like Atlanta, Georgia, so I've always wanted to go there. Possibly New York City. I've always wanted to go to South Africa. New Zealand. Well, of course, Florida as well. So yeah, those are my. I don't know really. I wouldn't say that there's a certain place in the world, but yeah, I could probably name a few places, and I have just done. But so I didn't want to go on a cruise. Oh, and Pete, I'll come see you as well, and I'll see Rick, I'll see Dean, I'll see Curtis, and then he can sell me the interrogation room and the Batcave diary made. Nah, Curtis, I'm only joking, buddy. I'm only joking. Right. Number 3. What is your dream job? This is quite funny, actually, as I've been trying to find a job for about 2 years now, and it still sucks ass. So, my dream job. Well, here's the thing. I have been asked what job I'd like to do by the job centre. I've kind of been like, yeah, well, I want to do this, I want to do that, blah 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 blah. And but dream job, what like I'm in the process of doing now is writing a few songs with a guy called Andy. and we're thinking of starting up a band. Then seeing how things go, writing some songs and just trying to find more people, and then hopefully start a band. So my dream job would be to be like in a rock band and just tour the world and just have fun along the way, and just like, you know what I mean, it'd be really sweet, man. But dream job definitely for me. Right, number 4. Here, number 4. Oh, Pete, you'll disappoint me. Right, he goes, are you a boob or a... no. Are you a boob? Yes, Pete, I am a boob. Nah, he goes, are you a boob or ass man? Interesting question. Nah, oh man, I love the titties and I love the ass. Nah, people have asked me this quite frequently. It's like, why do you want to know? Nah, I would honestly say it'd really have to, it'd have to be like on the person. Obviously, like if they got like a good set of both, and then obviously like, well, like you take it from there, really, don't you? I'd probably say both, really. I don't have a really grabbing a hand motion and all that shit. Now, I really don't have a one favourite, unfortunately, but thank you, Pete, for your questions. Oh, next up is Nikki, and that is Pete's wife. Hi to you both, and I hope you're both okay. Right, she goes, number 1, what is your favourite movie from your childhood? That is the '89 Batman, of course. Question number 2, do you like to read, and if so, who is your favourite author? I don't know what that was. Right. I used to read as a kid and while growing up, but I think I read quite a few books then. But since being a teenager and like obviously growing up, we're growing up so fast. Now, I don't really read, to be honest, even though I have been reading The Dark Knight Rises, and I'm staring at that right now. Shall I read you a bedtime story? Nah. Nah, I don't have a favourite... Oh, no, actually. I actually don't read. Well, of course I can read, but yeah. Damn, you guys make this so hard for me. I don't know what that was. It was like Texan and... I don't know. Right. While as a kid, however brief it was, I used to read Roald Dahl books, and they were amazing, and I liked the film versions of the books he's done. Sorry. Gosh. But I do like Roald Dahl's books. So yeah, favourite like author, definitely him. Right. Question number 3: if you could have anything for Christmas, what would it be? Oh, shall I get out my list now and then you can send it over email? Tracking number, of course. Anything for Christmas? Well, if I'm honest, I don't really know. Sorry, guys. A late night last night. No, anything for Christmas? Well, there's the quarter scale Batman and Joker. There's 2 things. Oh, if I could meet Christian Bale and I could have a photo with him, and if I could try on the suit he wore in The Dark Knight and all of the films he did, that'd be awesome. So that's what I would love for Christmas. If you can make it happen, please do let me know. I will pay you £1. Right. Question number 4. I see you are into piercings like me. Oh, sweet. Right. I see you are into piercings like me. Are your nipples pierced, or do you have by any chance a Prince Albert? Lol. Right. I do have a lot of piercings. I think I've got about 13 now. 4 in each ear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I got about 13, maybe 14 piercings, but I do not have my nipples pierced. And I love the way I said that. It was like, what? No, but like, unfortunately I don't, even though I am kind of thinking about having it done. And that's for the nipples. As far as nipples. Yeah, but as far as the Prince Albert goes, no way in hell do I look like a cop. Nah, yeah. I would probably have any other piercing apart from that, but nah, that'd take the biscuit for me. Damn. No. Because the way I see it is of course a fragile area, and if that gets infected, you are pretty much fucked. Literally. Even though then if it did go infected, and then you couldn't really do it anyway, so either way, you'd be fucked. So yeah. Even though I do... No, I used to know somebody that had it done, and it was like, dude, it is good, and I'm like, you can have you can have your Twinkie and weenie pierced, but mate, man, if you think I'm having mine pierced, you can fuck off. So, yep, unfortunately I don't have any of those, but well, if Pete's got them done, please do let me know. Pete, I love you really, buddy. Right, next questions are coming from TezJez1. Right there, Kev. That was a shit Aussie impression. Good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie. Nah, that was from a very good film, Dumb and Dumber. I love that film. Right. Hang on, I'll just have one slurp of cup of tea and no more cream either. And it's probably cold now. Ah, yeah, it's cold. That's what you get for leaving the window open. And of course, your mug of tea on the windowsill. That was my plug. Right. He asks, number 1, how many 1/6 scale figures do you have? Right, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, hang on. 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Ooh, I have 9 at the moment. Yeah, so Kevin, I have 9 at the moment. And as I was saying in the video I did previously, I think it was on this video last week. I kind of said, oh, I'm just staring at the cabinet, like I'm seeing how far I come in the past year, blah 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 blah. I started off with 1, and then I got Sweeney Todd, and then I got Jack Sparrow, and then I got the 89 Batman, then I got Joker, then I finally got a Batsuit Begins version after trying to find one. Baggy Batman. Then I got Baby Doll. Yep, there we go. And then I got Classic Pred. Then the latest one I've got is the Batman DX12. And those are all in order for you. And of course the second figure I got was of course Sweeney Todd from Rick. So yeah, so those are the order of the figures and how I got them. See, you always get something just a little bit extra with me. God, I'm so nice to you all. Nah, I'm only kidding. Right, his second question is, do you live at home? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I can't say unfortunately. What my plan is to find a job, then save up for a flat or a house, and hopefully by that time I would have met somebody, even though I got something going on, but you know. But yeah, plan on saving up as soon as I get a job, paying off what I actually need to, then saving up for a house or a flat, then move all of my stuff out and have a room dedicated to Blu-rays and the cabinets and everything. Even though I do have one, when I bought the cab I did buy two, and of course I have a lot of stuff in my room. I think I'll do a tour like of the room in a separate video. I think I'll be doing it next year, but yeah, I'll do it and then you'll see how small the actual room is and how well I've actually done to have all of the stuff I do actually have in it. So yeah, but I do live at home with my mum, dad and older brother. So right, question number 3, who is your favourite Australian? Well, there was it was Steve Irwin, but unfortunately he passed away. He was such an awesome guy. But now, come to think of it, I know why you bleeding asses, you've... no, I'm only kidding. I only know one Australian person now, and that's you, so... well, I kind of know this guy. His name's Kevin. He's got a YouTube channel called Tez1. And yeah, that's a sick The Crow figure. And he's getting a Dexter. That's a shit impression, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, but, yeah, dude, you're my favourite Australian, buddy. So, yeah, thank you for your questions, Kevin. Hope you enjoy and you're laughing at this video right now. Dude, I'm having so much fun making this. Come on, man. God, I got tinsel, I got a hat. I was actually thinking of wearing my hat like on top of this, so then it'd drape down. I got tinsel on me, and it's irritating the fuck out of my neck. But anyway, God, I think I'll have a nice Christmas shave soon. Yes. Victor Meldrew. Yes. Hey, you bloody bastard. Right. Next set of questions by a very close friend of mine. Goes by the name of Robin176. Also, I like to know. I call her Robin. Of course, that like is a name. So I would expect everybody to call her that. But see, thing is, I'm Batman, and she just calls Robin. Nah, but that was so shit. God. Right, so she just put random questions. Let me think. What are your favourite sweets? Really, Robin? Even though I've already read these questions, tongue twister much. So yeah, favourite sweets. I don't know what that was. Favourite sweets. Oh dear. Favourite sweets. I've always been a fan of Haribo's, especially those twangy things. Fucking hell, they're ace. Especially when you have munchies and you're like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So them favourite sweets. so sod it, man. I'll take a gamble. But chocolate-wise, this is going on to a whole new entire subject already. God, I'm taking it to the next league. Now, I've always been a fan of the After 8 chocolate mint. Really? Nah, but yeah, I love those mints. Oh, so send me a pack for Christmas and I will love you forever. Oh, jelly babies. I just thought of Paul. Trey Pacer, dude, you're in my head. Get out of my head, baby. Nah, but jelly babies, Haribo, or jelly beans. Heaven. And of course, chocolates. You have like After 8, Milky Bar, Milky Way, Galaxy, Maltesers. Okay, I'm rambling on that. Anyway, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Right. Second question is, oh, sod it, man. I'm having a swig of tea anyway, man. Even if it is cold. Ugh. Cold tea is not nice. Oh well, man, I ain't got a drink up here, so... Right. Who is your favourite Marvel superhero so you can't beat Batman? Ha 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 ha. Well, thanks very much for that. That's really put me on the spot. Nah, I'm only kidding. Favourite Marvel superhero? That'd have to be a toss-up between Daredevil and Spider-Man. Spider-Man is awesome. I loved all 3 of the Tobey Maguire films. Then The Amazing Spider-Man came out. I love that film, even though it's kind of a more detailed... Nah, it focuses more on the comic book origin version. So... yeah, so I would have to go with either Spider-Man or Daredevil. Unfortunately, for Daredevil, that was a childhood film for me. Again, like Zorro. And yes, you still need to... you still need to send me that Blu-ray, darling. I'm still waiting. You said next week. Where is it? Nah, I'm only kidding. But yeah, Spider-Man or Daredevil. And I can't pick Batman? Bitch. Nah, I'm only joking. I love you really, Robin. What? Ooh, this is a good one. Right, she goes, what actor or celebrity would you like to punch in the face? Ooh, choices. I've got to think of one now. I've got to think off the top of my head now, and I don't know of one, even though I know there's probably one somewhere. What, like actor or celebrity? I don't know. Let's think of a film I really hate right now. God, I can't even think of a film I hate. That's bad, man. Really, Robin, I cannot answer that question. Even though, if I think about it, then I'll come back to it. Right. Next, she puts favourite childhood show. Growing up, I always used to watch Dragon Ball Z. I love that anime. It's amazing. Used to come home from school, do homework, and then used to watch that every day like a religion. But I was also a fan of I think it's R.L. Stein's Goosebumps. They were really good. Fox Kids, amazing channel. I don't know why it got closed down. Then of course Kenan and Kel, I love that show. And of course, where the camera is right now, just on the shelf, there are 7 DVD seasons of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and I loved that show. So, favourite childhood, I would have to go with Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Yeah, I love that show, it's amazing. Next question, McDonald's or Burger King? Burger King, I've only eaten on the rare occasion in there. That's when I could not be asked to go to McDonald's or KFC. But yeah, definitely McDonald's. Oh, double cheeseburger, triple cheeseburger, Big Mac. Oh. Sorry guys, I forgot which film. Damn. See, Robin, what are you doing to me, man? Right, thank you for your questions, darling. If I can get back to the question, who would like to put in the face, I will let you know. Oh, got one. Cat Dealey. I think that's the surname. Yeah. She just thinks she... No, actually. That made me so bad. I don't want to get on as a I forgot where I was going now. I don't know. Seriously, man, I can't think of anyone. So I'll move on to the next. Fenner1976, and I'm glad you posted your questions in time, buddy. I tell you that. Right. He goes, do you have a film which has affected you more than any other? Right, for this, I will lie back and I will tell you a story. Now, a film that's affected me than any other. Well, there was the '89 Batman, when I thought that like I could be Batman, and if I bought a cheap cheap costume, then I could fly and jump off and do all the good shit that Batman does. But no, well, that's a really good question actually. Purely simply because I'm a soppy ball. No, I'm really soppy sometimes, and I will tell you all that for a fact. If it's a romance film, I'll be like, oh my god. Simple example, Titanic. I love that film to death. Literally, man, and I don't mean in freezing cold water. But yeah, and that is absolute no slagging off the film either, or having a crack about the tragedy that happened. So, like, if anybody's like starting on me like that, why are you making fun of me Titanic for? No, seriously, I'm not. But yeah, so a film like that, I get really into it, and I'm like, oh my god, please work out, and like all that stuff. Whereas the action films, I'm exactly the same, but like if it's a film where I get really hooked on, and this is where I shall bring back in a film which I was on about earlier, The Crow. I love that film. The reasons being is that... Okay, I'm taking off... No, but yeah, I do think it's really sweet how there's a beautiful, well-made couple that love each other, and shit, man, that's absolutely amazing. God, here we go. Luke, shut up, will you? Nah, but then his fiancée gets raped. Then he comes back, he tries to save her, and then he gets shot, and then he does a swan dive out of a window. And then obviously, man, he comes back to life, and then he kills all of the sick bastards that raped his girlfriend, and yeah. But that's a really good film. because of a storyline, but that really affected me, as I always wanted to be like in that situation. That sounds so bad. Nah, but like, if something were to happen like that, then whoever made it happen, I would see that they would basically get what's coming to them. And that film is very close to. That film's very close. Like, well, for me at least, because a close family friend that passed away in 2009, and like, if you're all thinking, the tribal tattoo from the shoulder all the way down to the wrist, and I've got a the tribal dedication memorial tattoo. But yeah, he really liked that film, and he was a huge fan of Bruce Lee, well, of course, his father, and yeah, and like, I just really do love that film so much. Nobody understands how much, but yeah. So, well, I'd honestly have to say, like, it'd really depend on what film it was, who I was with, who I'm sitting down to watch it with, etc. Alright, his next question: do you, or hang on, do you? Oh, shit, get it out, love. Right. Do you reflect on things and dwell on them, or are you more of a spontaneous, get out of the type of person? That is a very good question, as this pretty much narrows down like everything that I've been going through in the past few months, and it's been pretty. But that's all I say on the subject. But sometimes I do get quite down, and well, sometimes I do dwell, but now I'm kind of happy. I mean, yet again, it counts on the situation. It counts who and, well, who's involved, that type of thing. But yeah. Well, the easiest way to answer that is absolutely everybody, every single one of us has feelings and emotions, and sooner or later, all of us are planning on having ups and downs in our lives. But when I, well, alright, when I was younger, I used to take things quite bad. And what, like, I mean by that is when something bad had happened, I dwelled on it quite a bit. But when something happens, you learn this and that, and checking back into the past, I kind of do think I have learnt from the things that happened. But now, rather than dwelling on them, I just think, what the hell? If that person's not worth my time, what's the point in, like, upsetting yourself? That type of thing. And you have family, you have friends, loads of people that really do adore you and care for you and always got time for you. So yeah, I would say I'm a get out there type of person. Right, his next question, yeah, I will answer, but like it'll be very brief as I don't know how long this video's gone on for. But well, it's oh well. Um, what's your favourite all-time band, artist, and how have they inspired you? Yet again, Bullet for My Valentine. How have they inspired me? Well, I can play pretty much every song they've ever done, and I have got a few vids up on the second channel. And yeah, bands just generally inspire me to write songs, and that's all I really say, really, but certain songs you get like a type of vibe from, and then it kind of, I can't explain it. It kind of, shit. This is really hard to explain. It basically puts you in a place where you can write songs, and that's a mood I like to be in. But yeah, that's it really. Do you have a life motto? No, I don't. As far as I'm concerned, I am who I am. I dress how I want to dress. I mean, the average clothes for me nowadays is a band t-shirt or a band vest or a gym vest and skinny jeans, black skinny jeans, and of course Converse. That's what you'll probably see me in like every day now. I mean, I wear like really odd shoes. I do get glares at in the street. I do get I actually do get like comments like, "Why are you wearing odd shoes for this and that?" And I'm just thinking, well, like it's my style. I like to dress how I want. If people don't like me, or if people don't like how I dress, how I choose to dress, then just fuck off, you know. But yeah, so like in that case, no, I don't have a life motto. What has been your best memory to date? Best memory to date? Alright, as you guys know, what I just talked about was a family friend that died in 2009. The best memory to date was we went on a family holiday and he came with his partner, and it was honestly the best holiday ever, and that's why I haven't gone like on holiday since. So yeah. Right, just checking the film, and I think that may have gone off. Has it? No. Oh, okay, good. I don't know what it was, but it clicked. Right, this has been going on for 1 hour 9 minutes now, and I don't plan to keep it that much longer. Oh dear. Sorry, guys. Well, if you're bored for an hour and a half, you know, watch my video. Right. So yeah, that holiday was just amazing for me. Definitely. Who are the most important people like in your life? I would say my mum and dad and bro. My nan, I love her to bits. Honestly, she is the making of me. she's the reason for me being very, very hyper and everything, and I do really adore her. And of course, when I have a girlfriend, obviously she's important, but I don't have one, so that's pretty much it really. Oh, friends as well. You can never have too many friends. Here's the thing with that. I don't have loads of friends, and I'm glad of that. I can only count on one hand who my friends are, who I know for a fact, who will be there whenever I need them, regardless of the time, the place, whatever, and that's only on one hand. So of course friends and family, and of course a partner if I've got one. But yeah, so that's his last question. Thank you for your questions, buddy. And I've got 2 new messages on Facebook. Right, last few questions from Dino last. Dude, you're amazing, the Steelbook King. Right, if you had a chance to perform on stage anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Well, I'm thinking Birmingham, probably the National Indoor Arena. That's pretty huge. Wembley Stadium. Oh, I don't know, it's like I've done gigs before and there were a few people there, but like just to perform in front of thousands of people, that would just be that'd just be a dream come true for me. Honestly, it really would be. So yeah, geez, pretty much like if I get in a band, and then I do plan on touring, definitely. So yeah, guys, thank you, Dino, for that question. And I think it is time to wrap it up. So guys, thank you for all of your questions. I'm sorry it's been a heck of a long video. I didn't intend on for trying to go this long, but yeah. So I shall upload this now. I don't know how long it'll take, but it'll be a long one. So yeah, I shall speak to you all soon, and until the next... Ooh, just before I go, I have a small something for you just after this video ends. And it shall be the last thing I do in 2012 to go out with a bang. So yeah, guys, thank you for all of the questions. I shall do these a lot more, and thank you very much for sitting through this very long video, and of course tuning in, and for all of your support. So thank you, and I shall catch you soon. Catch you later, guys.